Hello and welcome to the LEGO Bootleg review. This is the doll series. Oops. And I bought 2 packs. There were 3 different packs, or was it 4? Anyway, I got 2 of the other packs. And I got these 2 packs because both of them have more unique characters, whereas the other packs just had the really generic ones that have been released more than a few times already. Like, this isn't just another Batman or Superman figure. We only have those all over the place. It's not really too much point looking at these, but these 2 packs, mostly this has Luke Cage, so that's a bit more rare. Has Red Phoenix, not really done by the other companies, and it has, like Martian Manhunter and Arrow, so they're a bit more rare and stuff. So, So in one pack we have Deadpool. All of them, I'll give them one thing, like all the boxes do look very colourful when put together, so if you like boxes then this is your thing. If you want to take a close look at the box art and photoshop the figures, please feel free to head over to the Flickr link in the description below. So it just says Deadpool on the top. Sideways as an instruction manual that cuts out into a card, and a photo of what you get inside. And do be careful what you get inside, because the photo tells you exactly what you get inside, which is very different from the box art, which you'll see in a sec. All of them have the same backing, like from the same series, tell you what's in the same series. And because this side is the same as Deku style, where they have sort of like a portrait of all the characters. So you got Deadpool, Venom, Red, Nightwing and Arrow, Cyclops comic book version, and Captain Marvel or Shazam, Hooded Robin and Dr. Doom. And on this side you have the Punisher and Luke Cage. It's pretty unique there. The Flash and Taskmaster. Do be mindful on the side. It's the actual physical Flash, not the square video game helmet version of Flash. Martian Manhunter and Dark Phoenix. This is a copy of the actual LEGO version and not a version they've designed themselves. And Red Skull and Falcon with no wings. So all of them pretty much have a spare hand each. Some of them have more than one spare hand. So that's cool, I guess. And because, like the box says, there's a card in them. And so this is what you get inside. You get this one piece of card. All of them always folded like this in the box, even though there's more than enough room for it to just fit in there, flat. So yeah, backing card shows you all these characters. You got the photo of Taskmaster here, and another card, which is very similar to the Deku style of cards, and generic instructions. All of these have the same instructions in this corner. So here's Dark Phoenix. Again, if you want to take a close look at these, please feel free to head over to the Flickr link in the description below. Red Skull card, the Punisher card, Martian Manhunter, Falcon, and Luke Cage, and the Flash. Like I said, it's just the same as all the actual box art. And this is literally just sort of the same style of card that they use for the packaging. So if you mess with some of these, the packaging card, what they feel like. It's a double-sided one, so it feels a bit dusty. Venom, Deadpool. I do like this photo of Deadpool, it's kind of funny. Red, Nightwing, Robin, Dr. Doom, Shazam, Cyclops, and I did that. And one thing is, all of these do have their Chinese names on the box, if you want to bother and read that. But I'm not going to do that in this video. I was going to get out the original official figures and compare them, all the ones that I do have, but I'm not going to bother because there's no point. These figures are not that good. Someone on Facebook posted a few pictures and said, hey, they're pretty good, and on the pictures they look pretty good, but closer look, they're not. So let's go through the more generic set first. Let's start with Deadpool, everyone's favorite loudmouth mercenary. Quick look, he looks okay. I'll admit that all of them have the same stage, which is fine. It's for easy, don't have to mess around too much. And sword's okay, it's kind of soft. It's okay. These bricks, none of them were loose, none of them were too tight, so the clutch power on these simple bricks at least is good. However, when you pick the figure up, it feels a bit weird. The proportions are just slightly off. In fact, I have, oh, here's Guardians of the Galaxy official minifigure. The arms, instead of a chignon, they actually have arms that's slightly thinner than Lego, and it just feels kind of weird in the hand. It feels like it won't last too long. Head shape also is less round, so just again looks a bit weird. If you pull the legs open, it looks relatively like Lego. These do not have a peg for that. Well, actually, no, that one did, but some of them don't. These, some of them, the legs just slide in, and no back prints on the heads. On some of them have back prints, some of them don't. Actually, no, Deadpool doesn't have any. What am I talking about? No, yeah, some of these don't. But for example, the Punisher, which has back face printing on the Deku one, this one doesn't. But the overall print seems okay at first. Oh, and oh, yep, weird plug-in for the arms. After building all of these, my hands also felt a bit dusty. Plastic quality is so-so. It has soft shoulders. Print quality, if you look closer, some of the figures are printed okay, some of them are not. But this Deadpool has similar print quality to Deku's stuff, where there's a few smudges here and there, but overall he's acceptable. And his overall minifigures of tightness is okay, except for his left hand. It's not too loose, like it doesn't fall out, but there's no click when you push it into the arm. It just slides out, so it'll get really loose in time. Yep, Cyclops, his hands are slightly orangey, so the color is off. But the face print's actually okay. The leg prints are abysmal on this guy. Can't even get straight lines done right, all the yellow bars. He has a whip which is made out of hard plastic, and the only reason it's moving is because it's really thin, so this will snap after if you're trying to stretch it too much. And a pistol for some reason. Next we'll do Venom. He has another whip and for some reason a batarang, which is really tight on this bar. Venom's print again is also not bad. Not bad, Venom print. Red Nightwing has two left arms and not a right arm, so it looks like someone's broken his arm. And does he have? Oh no, this Nightwing doesn't have a scream face. He's like, ah! Ah! He has a black trident for some reason. Yeah, and his print looks really cheap. It's like one of those poor Lily sets where the print just looks really tacky. It's just looks odd. Face is okay though. Well, not this one. Looks like a cartoon character with his mouth going on to the side, like he's promoting some sort of cereal. It's hero-tastic. No, it's not. We'll go with Dr. Doom. So, standard bootleg style cape. One side is sort of shiny and flat, and one side is furry. Here's the back of Dr. Doom. Seems okay. The front, again, also seems okay. But if you take a closer look, the gold and silver is smudged like hell on this figure. So, cape back on. Ooh. Head is really loose on this guy. But good thing it's also loose in his hood, so else his head would be stuck in there. Sword and a black whip. And these hoods, looks like someone got an official one and sort of squished it or cut it down the side. The angles are pretty sharp on the front. It doesn't hurt, but it just feels really weird in the hand. So, shape is definitely off. Green Arrow, front face is printed way below where it should be. It looks horrible. In fact, it's just the eyes is printed down to his mouth still there, so now it looks like a South Park character. Back face is okay, sort of. Actually, no, it's not that okay. Closer look, it looks like he's got disease or something. He's becoming a zombie. Very terribly misprinted. I mean, if they just copied, like, Deku or something, then it'd be fine. Back torso is kind of generic, but looks the same as the Deku one. So maybe they did take the Deku one. But front torso again, the gold has huge issues. The gold is all a complete mess. At least the bow and arrow is okay. There's these molding injection holes all over the place and looks really cheap. Captain Marvel has a walkie-talkie for some reason. His face, not only is the shape terrible, so is the print. His chest is also very ugly. Has weird red hands, and back is also ghastly. This is a really bad one. In fact, this was the first one to open. I was like, oh no, they're all going to be like this, aren't they? Thank God they weren't, but yeah, some of them are. This one's a really bad release, Captain Marvel. And his head's also really loose. Loosey-goosey, as people would say. And finally, for this set, there's Robin, who face is okay, body's a bit bland. There's another black trident for some reason. Back face is also okay. Put the furry side cape on him, and there we go. I mean, they could have given him his staff. It's just a stick. They couldn't afford a stick. Come on. Yeah, let's do them in 2 layers. No, that'll do. So that's the first set. Next set we have. Right, we start with Luke Cage. The yellow is definitely off as well. Here, it's just kind of like orangey, and the print on his body is okay. His face again, silver, is really messed up and smudgy, and that's the back. Red Skull. I don't know. His face is really off to me, and his body looks really cheap and tacky. That's the back. The Flash, who comes with the normal helmet, but not the video game version. He's actually printed not bad. The face is, again, the colour's a bit off, and the arm colours and the hand colours actually different shades. So even without something to compare it to, it still looks kind of off. The helmet is a solid plastic, not soft, and plugs on okay, and it's a bit tight compared to the neck joint again. Neck joints, no, actually, no, his neck joint's okay. You heard that click though, it's not even. And the paint on the lightning bolts are not painted on the inside, and they're painted terribly on the edge. And yeah, very cheaply made. Next we have the Punisher. Like I say, he doesn't have a second face, and his face is terrible. Orange cheeks. It's like Lily Clone Troopers. At least the torso's printed okay. At least. John Jones, or Martian, aka Martian Manhunter. Yeah, his torso's okay. So is the back. He turned out okay. Head is really loose. Oh, there goes the tripod again. It's half my fault. I'm leaning on it kinda, because it's got 3 legs and one of them is underneath one of my legs. Here's Falcon, again, kind of loose head. Body print is off-centered. Face print is a bit off. Back face is okay. Has a red cape instead of, you know, an actual wings. So stick that on. It makes this guy feel incomplete because he doesn't have the wings, and so what are you going to do with him without the wings? He needs his wings. Wings! We'll end with Dark Phoenix. Second to last, we got Taskmaster. When he has a black shield, they didn't even bother painting it. Face print's really odd. His eyebrows and cheeks have silver, and it just looks weird. Gold's totally smudged on his body, and yeah, his head print isn't too good. They actually both printed slightly to the side. They're not, you know, actually facing each other, so it's a bit off. White cape, Again, has a bit of brown gluey smudge on the edges, like most bootlegs do. And actually both faces got happy face and annoyed face. I'm going to put annoyed face on this side. Again, his hood shape is slightly off. Finally, the last one, we have Dark Phoenix, who well, her body prints is her body print's okay, but her leg prints are all over the place. These red marks, they look really tacky and silly, which is a shame. It's kind of ruined the whole effect. Hair is loose, head is also loose, not as loose. Arms are a bit tight. Got one face expression and only one face expression. Back is generic. In fact, hair doesn't want to fit on too well. Sometimes it falls off quite easily, so... That's her. So this is Doll Series DC and Marvel Superheroes. Are they worth it? No. Well, if you can pick these up separately, these are the only bootleg. This is the only bootleg brand that does Dark Phoenix and Luke Cage, and a version of the copy of the official Martian Manhunter. But you know, you can always just pick up the other Martian Manhunter. It's not too. It is different, but it's okay. The other version. But yeah, pretty much just those 3 figures. You can just skip the rest. Dolls come out. I mean, I started doing these superhero reviews quite a while ago, almost a year ago, and Dolls just decided to catch up with many packs in one go. And the result is some of them are okay, but a lot of them just look a bit tacky and a bit cheap. Look like Lily on its bad day. The overall plastic quality, all the stages are fine. The weapons feel like they might break quite easily, like they're a bit soft. And slightly brittle. The figures themselves really varies. The quality control is all over the place. Sometimes the faces are printed weirdly, sometimes the faces, you know, the coloring just looks wrong, and yeah, it's just, when you have better bootleg companies that feel more complete and have been doing it for longer than you might as well go for them. So if double faces really is a thing for you, then go for the Deku version of these figures. If not too much, just stick with Shinyon and ignore this series. I don't even know why they're trying to do this. They come in so late into the market and they're just releasing mostly the same characters. Like, if they came in late and decided to do some other characters that the other brands haven't done yet, then they would have fared far better. Instead, we got almost bootlegs of bootlegs. Almost feels like that anyway. So definitely trying to avoid these. Obviously, we put them all together, it's really colourful and looks good, but you know, without the other bootleg brands, I might recommend this as a cheap alternative, but other bootleg brands cost the same, so definitely go for those instead of these. And Doll, if you're watching, just cut the budget on the extra cards that you put in there, and put that money towards making the figures a bit better, at least printing them a bit better. Which it's a shame. It's almost good, but just off. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.